you get downvoted.
No, he
It's
was
like
making
Reddit.
fun of that person.
Yeah, but
Well,
it's
like,
like Reddit. It's like Reddit, bro. You just the upvotes are
What's
very
wrong with Reddit?
important to a lot of people on there. Reddit is
yeah,
group mindset. You have to have the same mindset as
a
the
walking
upvotes and you're in
stick.
trouble. And the moderators are
Wait.
college mods, just like in Kiwi Farm.
Oh, yeah. It's like
Interesting.
oh, you mean
Kiwi
like a
Farm is one of the
walking
most
stick there, Imp?
hyper-moderated sites on the internet. I always laugh. I always chuckle when Josh says that he's for freedom of speech because his website is the complete opposite of what he suggests. Complete opposite. And then he'll do these weird things that don't make any sense that are actually bad for the site, and then say it's for freedom of speech, like when he hosted the Christchurch shooting. Or gave out user information to feds in Germany and in New Zealand and in a couple other countries.
I did something really retarded on Kiwi Farms when I was completely shit-faced drunk.
Yeah.
So like I didn't realize my VPN was off. And remember the guy that shot up the grocery store with like
Yes.
yeah, so like I actually
Sounds
used
good.
handbrake and cut the video just to the shooting part where he's walking in with his car.
Yeah.
And then I handbraked it down to like fucking like 10 megabytes so it would work for Kiwi Farms. I actually watched the video. That shit was fucking horrible, and like it actually my stomach turned. And then I uploaded it, and then I realized I had my fucking VPN off, and I was like, "Fuck, man, I got a damn FBI agent now."
He doesn't use VPNs to dox anybody because that was like in 2019. Everybody got doxxed because the site got hacked for the millionth time, and everybody found out that he keeps a dossier on every user that makes an account. That's an active user.
Well,
So
like
everybody, he keeps everybody's information there because he halals people. He would give it to Zedkiss. You remember Zedkiss?
yeah.
Zedkiss would go around and dox everybody with Dynastia and all those other people, and then he ran them off. And they blew the whistle out the door.
Like I'm kind of lucky because if you like try to geolocate me, it's like 40 miles away from where I'm actually am, like 40 or 50 miles away. So I was like,
Dynasty and those guys because they used to do all that stuff for him. And then
dude,
Josh
there are screenshots of the chat where he's basically telling Zedkiss to go ahead and dox so and so and like post and shit.
Well, you know why?
And then like,
right? Because Zedkiss did some light banter, and then Josh banned him, and then Josh told. Then this was the best part. Then the site gets hacked, and they come back and they shit on Josh and they threaten him. And what did Josh do? Oh, I'll delete accounts for the first time ever. You can delete your account for 1 week. You remember that?
no.
That's yes, 100%. You can still find the post from the deleted accounts because it'll say like guest with a number next to it.
Like
that was in 2019.
I kind of want to delete my account and come back. Yeah, see that was before I had an account there, Imp. 2019.
Okay. Yeah.
Like I actually started browsing the Kiwi Farms back. Y'all remember when those dudes that were putting like silicone in their ball sacks to inflate them, and that one guy died?
Yeah.
And it was kind of a cult. That was like when I first started doing it, and like and then like Josh like appeared on the Dick Show, and I started like browsing it, and I bookmarked it, but then I eventually made an account, and I was kind of like I kind of regret it, and I thought about like actually going for broke and getting Josh to ban me and coming back with an alt eventually, but whatever. Because like Josh just pissed me.
It used to be hard to get Josh to ban you, but then as his site slowly changed and his viewer base became more aware that he's a psychopath and a retard.
Well, like honestly,
fucked off.
Like for real, I could tell that he never met his father or his dad was in the picture before whenever he talked about it, right? And like I don't really have a problem with Kiwi Farms, but something about the guy making a living off of it and not having he has like a hobbyist project he's making a living from. And then like he's like I do this for a living. He said that shit recently, and I was like, shut the fuck up, dude.
Well, that's because he's an East. So okay, so you're getting into like Josh's LARP. So back in the day, Josh used to pretend that it was a hobby, and he would make up all these excuses, right? And then he got older, and he had to change the LARP. Remember, he was like, I want a wife. He writes this crazy letter that he's 30 and he wants a wife and kids, but he's so antisocial and he's so autistic that he doesn't know how to raise them, and he thinks he would hurt the kids. So he buys plants.
Dude.
What?
Dude, this nigga says, I believe he's in Pensacola still, for real. Pensacola, like I don't know if y'all ever been to Pensacola. It is not a high cost of living place.
No,
It
it's
is not a
not. No,
classy
I know.
place.
It probably is
Especially,
now because of how packed Florida is, but I
well,
don't know.
nah, North Florida is pretty fucking cheap, bro. Like,
Is it still? I grew up in Florida. I lived in Tampa, so for 13 years.
well, I lived in the middle of fucking nowhere,
I
fucking
lived in
North
Tampa, then
Florida.
Wait, I thought you
moved to
told me you were a
Brandon.
city boy, Tom.
I lived in
I
Brandon, and
moved,
then
I moved, I moved to North
Where did
Dakota.
you
I'm
move
in
to?
business. I'm in North Dakota now, but like, I grew up 15
Is
minutes
it like
from a
real cold right
beach.
now? You don't mind me asking over there in North Dakota?
you were a Floridian.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
like, do I
So
not
why did
sound
you?
red?
What caused you? When did you move? I moved about 3.5 years ago.
Like 15 years ago when I graduated from college.
Okay. Was it for money or was it just because the life was getting too crazy?
It was for a girl, but also money.
Oh, all right. Never mind. I understand that, brother.
And I wanted to get out of my fucking. I wanted to get out of this fuck. I wanted to get out of Florida, man. I'm tired of
Yeah.
the fucking like methed up fucking. Like
Yeah. It got bad, didn't it?
like I don't know if you could tell by my voice, but I come from redneck Florida, not
Yeah, I do
like
too. Yeah.
So
You do
like
not sound like that.
I grew up in redneck Florida in a
Yeah.
one stoplight town that had like 3,000 people when I was a kid, and I
Right.
fucking hated that shit, bro. And then I just wanted to get the fuck away.
I don't
Like
blame you
I,
at all, bro. Me and the wife made a decision based off of finance because we were like, because it was so crowded. Like I-75 and I-4 and all that stuff is so fucking crowded now. It's insane. You can't, if you work 30 minutes from your house, you better get up an extra 2 hours early because you're going to be stuck in traffic on I-4, I-75
well,
all the time.
I mean, there are good things in Florida. Like my grandma had a beach house when I was a kid, but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
but they sold it
Miss
because
Michigan
it
too,
was
right?
like her and my grandfather. They both were like kind of like upper middle class. And
Right.
then like a guy, my grandfather's best friend, who they did like duck hunting together and shit.
Yep.
They and like skeet shooting, and like
Yep.
him and his wife, and they split this house, and like the insurance was twice the mortgage of the beach
Yep.
house.
Yep. That's
And
how it
they
goes.
Wait,
sold it. They
Tom,
sold it in like
hold on.
'92.
Yeah.
So
That's
like
Tom,
how it
hold
yeah.
on, Tom. Tom, hold on. What is skeet shooting?
Oh my fucking! Don't tell him.
Seriously,
Don't
dude.
tell him. If he
Yeah, what
listens
is
Here
to
it?
us, don't tell him.
I put an
He won't
animated
understand it.
GIF in and not explain it because you've seen this before in a movie.
Mm.
Hey, you must have never shot a gun before, Isaac.
Oh no, man. You talk about Floridian stuff. I guess that's what they do in Florida.
That's not Floridian
I don't
shit.
know.
That's
That
Southern.
is not
You should
Floridian.
know that. You should
No.
know
What is
that
that?
is. You
I never
clearly
even
have
heard of
listened.
that.
You clearly
Look,
never have handled a gun before.
look in the general chat. Watch that GIF.
Oh, that's what that is. Oh, okay. Never mind. I know what
Like
that is. I didn't know that's what it's called.
like my grandparents' house. They have a
Yeah.
two-car garage, and then they have a second like one-car garage, which is my grandfather's auto. He has auto loaders, and I went in there like one
Yeah.
time ever. Right? He's got like all these fucking reloader like fucking like machines where you pull down a handle. And he had a fucking like 55-gallon Rubbermaid trash can just full of shotguns. Like it must have had
Holy
like
shit.
25 fucking shotguns in it. And I was like, fuck yeah, man. And like that's kind of cool. Like yeah.
I think one day you should invite Brian to go skeet shooting with you, and you have to go have a good
I
time out.
actually have a lot of guns, Isaac, and I shoot regularly. So I don't. I mean, that wouldn't be.
So I think you should
I
definitely
usually
like
hunt.
buy a ticket for Brian, and then like invite him,
Why
and
would
then
he need
you
to
know,
buy me a ticket?
and then like make a home video
Hunt
over it, you know, and
a
y'all have a
youth
good
bingo.
time. It's best friendship day.
Isaac, you ever handled a gun before? You sound like someone who's never handled firearms.
Like I own a gun. I inherited a gun. I don't even fucking want it.
Why? What? Really? I'll take it.
My dad has it. It's a 410 lever action shotgun.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. That's old style.
Yeah. Like
Is it
my aunt
pristine
died
condition?
and I inherited it.
Is it in
But
good condition or?
can I be real with you? I've never even fired it. I haven't fired a gun since I was like 12.
What? Why would you
I
do
just,
that?
I'm sorry.
Why not?
I just like guns are like a boring fucking hobby to me, you know?
Wow. Okay. Well, that's fine.
Like
That's some
and like
redneck.
I used to have to go hunting, like it's part of
Oh
being a
yeah,
redneck, like deer hunting.
redneck. That's not redneck culture. It's just
And like
racist.
I never even saw fucking deer when I was hunting, but I have
Really?
skinned a deer. I have skinned a deer, okay? And I don't want to do that shit. So fuck that, you know? But deer
I
meat
hear
is
you.
delicious.
Hey man,
Like I
you don't
skinned a
like it, you
deer.
don't like it.
I skinned a deer, but guess what? I'm gonna go even fucking worse than that shit. I was a vegetarian until I
Oh
was like
Lord,
25. Okay.
fucked you up.
So sorry?
I said it fucked you up, huh?
Yeah, because like I was just like, I don't know if you
They
know
must have
this,
done.
but
They must have. Well, that's fine. You know, it's no big deal.
I used to have to go. I used to, like my dad used to take me fishing because I'm
Oh
the
yeah, I
first
love fishing.
the
I used to.
firstborn.
I used to spearfish down in Florida a lot. We'd go lobster diving down in the Keys. Me and
Dude, my
buddies when they're
dad,
in season.
fuck, my dad would go lobster diving and
Fuck. Yeah,
he'd be
dude.
like, he'd be like,
Part of
Tom,
pastime right there.
he would be like, Tom, you want to go down the Keys and go lobster diving? And I just say
Fuck
no.
yeah,
No,
dude.
I was just like,
Dude, you
no.
get trashed on the boat, man. The only thing that sucked about lobster diving, especially in the Keys, because you go get the rainbow lobsters, is coming in because they had a checkpoint and it took forever, and they would check everything. Check, they breathalyze everybody. It was fucking crazy,
Dude,
you know.
you've never, yeah, like who did it? Was it like Florida FWC, Fish and Wildlife Commission, or was it like what?
What? Oh, it was the state. Yeah, state would do
Yeah,
it.
so FWC. But like
Yeah, they check the
like
lobsters. They do it every season though. I mean, that's normal.
well like we used to get pulled over by the fucking Coast Guard, like a Coast Guard
Oh,
cutter,
yep, that
and
happens.
like the guy
Oh,
on there'd be a guy on the front deck with a fucking chain gun. And they'd train the chain gun
yeah.
on like a shitty little boat when they went through our fish. But like my dad had this fucking smuggling compartment in his boat, and he'd like fillet the fish out on the water that were too small. I
Yeah,
fucking hate fishing, man. God, I
yeah,
hate
you know,
fishing.
sometimes they're checking for coke. They think you're running dope if you're running the channels.
I think Tom and Brian and Josh Moon should go fishing together or lobster
You know,
diving.
that probably wouldn't be too bad, but Josh is a weirdo psycho. He'd probably try to molest us.
I hate fishing, bro. I'm never
That's
going
a pretty
fishing again.
nasty fantasy you got there, Brian.
It's not a
I hate
fantasy.
fishing.
It's Josh's own writing. You never read his Blockland writing? Are you retarded? Hey, see, you don't know what you talk about, Isaac. If you actually looked up the people you were talking about, you'd know about it. Josh is like that. Josh like wanted to kill his mom and rape her dead body. How do you know this? You've used onion farms for years.
Wait, hold on. Aren't you best friends with Tragic though? Impressive makes a good point.
I don't know Tragic. I just like
What
saying Tragic one because it pisses you off, you idiot.
can, can I ask?
Yeah, but don't you in? Are you in his chat all the time, like cheering him on? You're
I
literally
cheer him
sitting
on to
there
make
like
him
kissing his
mad.
ass.
If every time
Yeah,
I'm
sure,
in his
buddy.
chat
Yeah.
is the only time I'm in his chat is when you link it in here and tag everyone. And then I go in and I say Tragic one and you lost. And then you seethe uncontrollably and you go to Kiwi Farms and you go to the Twitters and you fucking type up shit for days on end and you call people pedophiles with no evidence and you act like a psycho and you fake DMs with people and you do gay ops and it's like it's bizarre. All someone has to do is say Tragic one and you go crazy. You have
Okay,
like a mental breakdown.
can I ask like a real question? I keep hearing about tragic. Who or what the fuck is tragic? Is
He's
it a
some weird
man or
guy that
woman or a
blew
tranny?
out Isaac at some point, and then Isaac never got over. Like 6 years later. That's it.
6 years
That's all I know.
later,
Yeah,
just
something
take
like
the
that.
take the L, bro. Take the L. Just take the L and get
He
over it,
gets like
bro.
20 viewers, and I think like half of them are bots, and they're all mods. And I don't really understand his streams. They're like he just sits in his car, or he talks to this other chick named AK, and then he just talks about I don't like random Discord people that nobody knows except Isaac. That's and Kiwi farmers like Strawberry Douche, and that's it. And he calls Isaac Dark Didlip because Isaac stole
Oh
his
yeah. Oh
his
yeah.
photos and used the grinder account. Idiot.
Strawberry douche. Definitely not Aaliyah Alexander.
Right.
Aaliyah Alexander knows who called
Hey,
the
why are
squad
you
or
fail
whatever the
doxing?
fuck.
Why are you fail doxing people, bro? You're pretty stupid.
Here we go. You got to set him off, dude. You better calm
Wait a
down.
second. Wait a
Right.
second. Wait a
Hey,
second. Wait a
Tom,
second.
you're a fail doxing stupid
Tell him
retarded
about
person.
the strip
What?
club, Isaac.
No.
Tell him about the
Hey, hold
club.
on, hold on, hold on. Tiny Tom.
Tiny Tom. Here we go.
Tiny Tom.
Dude,
Why are you following a
I-
Beldock from London?
Nigga. I've seen you stand next to a regular size fridge. I'm taller than
Of
you.
course he's short.
I'm
He doesn't
fucking
have
taller than you.
No,
I'm
you're
like,
pretty
I'm
tiny. I've seen you, dude.
6'3".
You're
I'm
like a midget.
6'3", you fucking
No, you're
nigga.
like a midget. I've
Shut the
seen
fuck
you.
up.
Whatever. I thought you're stubby hands,
Tiny
bro.
Tom.
I thought you're stubby hands. You're pretty stubby with your thumb.
I like how
You
like
could-
all
why
it
you
took
put your
was
thumb on your ass.
you doxing Strawberry Juice to make seething now.
And
So,
little
Just
Brian
ready
and
to
little
swing
Tom
on
are
you.
gonna team up
How dare
to
you
defeat
talk
the
about
Dark
my
Ninja.
wife like that? Yeah, there you go, Tom. That's basically it. Some tragic guy. I don't even know the guy. He's like a wannabe Eminem guy, and some reason Isaac hates him because he blew him out.
No, he's lying. He actually is in cahoots with Tragic. He talks to him in DMs and he gets like these fake receipts on me.
Where do I talk to him, Isaac?
Him
Tell
and
me where
Zoom.
I talk to
You
him.
know what's funny?
What?
He like
Why
Brian
don't you just make
claims
some
that he
more
doesn't
fake
like Zoom,
DMs,
but then
bro,
him and Zoom are
it
best
might
friends
work.
with Tragic.
It might work if you just make more fake DMs. Okay.
By the way, Tiny Tom, why don't you ask Brian why is he posting kid docs everywhere on other platforms such as Cal?
Nobody
Like that?
doxed kid, Isaac. Stop making shit
Okay,
up.
so why are you posting doxes? I never post anybody's docs, so why are you posting doxes? Even if it's mine. Even if it's mine. Why are you posting it? Why are you?
Idiot? Stop lying to
Even
people.
if it's mine. Why are? Oh, okay.
You
Okay.
lie to people.
Okay, dude.
And I have
You're
to
like
sit
a
there and
Roxo,
threaten
dude.
to swat
You're
people. You
practically
threaten to
Roxo
warn
part
people
2.
to talk
You're
to.
Roxo part
And
2.
the top of my
Fucking
mind is what,
doxing,
Isaac?
doxing
And you
kids
just
in
stop
hopes
doing
of
this
somebody
shit or you're
swatting
gonna
that
get a
address.
order, Isaac.
Because
That's
you're
what the
Roxo
cops
part
told
2,
you.
dude.
And you
You're
had to stop
disgusting.
what you were doing.
You're a
And here you are
disgusting
again,
freak,
being
dude.
famed
You're
fucking
disgusting.
retarded fag.
And then you freaking
Okay,
said it was okay to
okay,
No,
pedophile.
that's you. That's you.
The
What
only
did you say
person
about Eric's
here.
kids? Hey, what did you say about Eric's
The reason why
kids?
you're not allowed to
What did you
kid.
say about Eric's kids? What did you say about Eric's kids? You want me to post it?
Nobody cares, Isaac. Flores
Nobody
is
cares what you said about Eric's kids?
Shut up,
What?
bro. God
No
damn,
way.
you're faking
No
shit,
way.
lying about shit. You're the
No
only
way. It
fucking-
came
let
out
the
from your
cops tell
mouth.
you, Isaac,
It
to
came out
stop
from your
messing-
mouth.
Stop
It
harassing
came out
people.
from your mouth. I didn't make it up. It came out from your mouth.
Fucking shut your mouth.
It came out
Hey.
from your mouth. I didn't make
Hey,
it up.
Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden. Let me make sure you understand I'm calling you a faggot. But you're fucking retarded, bro. You're straight up fucking retarded. Like I'm actually believing Brian's shit about your fucking brain injury at this point. Like what the fuck? What happened to your fucking head? What's with that fucking nasty scar?
Wait, how
Did you get brain surgery? Because you don't think too good?
What? Are you serial? So are
Am
you
I-
a Brian Walker now? Oh wait,
am I-
you've been a Brian Walker.
Am I serial?
Brian
Yes.
Walker.
Am I serial? Are you a fucking
Yes.
middle-aged white woman? You have live, laugh, love on your fucking wall right next to you in your mama's house?
He wishes
Like,
he was.
seriously?
Why did the word cereal get you to spur just now? Like Brian full version. Like one word makes you spur out.
You see how he is, Tom? Like his cope is like thinking that he's trolling you the whole time. He's like the I'm pretending to be retarded meme, but it's kick to 11 every time.
Honestly,
Yeah, keep coping there, Brian.
honestly, I actually like when people troll me. Like, not a joke. But like you're so bad at it, it's not even really fucking trolling.
Seems
right?
like a code, bro. You seem pretty seething right now. How come you and Brian are seething right now over just a ninja? I'm just a ninja on the internet. How you are seething over me right now? I just don't understand.
He says
Seeth
he's
and cope,
trolling all
guys.
the time.
Seeth and cope.
Everything
1v2
to him
in the VC. Seeth and
spirit.
cope. Seeth
How
and cope.
about this?
1v2.
Dark Ninja. Let's meet up. Me with my nunchucks and you with your shurikens. Let's see who fucking wins, okay?
How about you and Brian versus me? A 1v2 in real life. How about that?
I don't have any problem
wanna
with
do that?
Brian. I don't have a
I
problem
know.
with Brian.
I
I have
know.
a problem
You and
with
Brian
you.
versus me. Yeah, it's a 1v2. Exactly. You and Brian are on the same team.
1v2? Holy
Yeah, it's a
shit. I'm
1v2.
just gonna fucking throw you on the ground and fucking nunchuck the shit out of
Brian
you.
wants me to
Brian,
throw him
dude,
over the
stop.
barbed wire fence over there in the border. That's literally what he told me yesterday. He's like, I bet you $100 you won't throw me over the border. That's literally what he asked me yesterday.
Over the border.
Yeah, he wants me to throw him over the border. I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, to be honest, because he weighs like 300
When
pounds.
we 2v1 you, he'll sit on you, I'll call ICE, and they'll deport you right then and there. I'll say you're just lying. You stole some.
Hey Brian, why are you balding? And you're like younger than me. You're like 5 years younger than me, and you're balding. I don't
Are you
understand.
40? You're 40 years old, Isaac? I didn't know you were 40. Really?
I'm basically 40, and I have all my hair. I have all of my fucking
I
hair.
know, it's all genetic. I wear a lot of hard hats, man. It's all genetic. I don't know. I'm getting old, buddy. I'm 35. What am I gonna do? You know?
I turned 40 in like a month or some shit like that.
Do you?
Yeah. So like Josh was faking like he didn't know how old he was, and I was like,
Oh yeah. I love those.
it was like 3 weeks after his birthday.
I heard that. Yeah.
I was like, nigga, so like nobody like called you for your birthday, like your mom's alive and didn't even contact you and say happy birthday.
Yeah, I heard him like ask, how old am I again?
Josh loves to pretend that he doesn't remember his address or anything like that, or his age and stuff, because he doesn't want people to put, because of the Blockland stuff and the 16 chan stuff. They don't want, because he's argument is he was like a child, like he was like 15 or 16 when he did all these writings and stuff. But reality is he was like 21, 22 when he was talking to this girl, or 20. I wish Tucker was here. He could actually get the right date. I can't remember. He's between 20 and 22. And he forgets his age, or he forgets his birthday, or he forgets like all this other stuff, so that you, the user, cannot put two and two together and figure out what kind of person Josh is.
He lies about shit he doesn't have to lie about, just because he's trying to obfuscate like his past. Like he says he grew up in Panama City, but he grew up in like Crestview, Florida, which is like a fucking shitty fucking like middle of fucking nowhere town. It's like fucking white trash central. And then he's like, then he's like, he said like his mom wasn't prepared to be a single mother. And I'm like, I don't think anybody's really prepared to be a single parent, and like I don't think he had a bad childhood. Like he's trying to put his bullshit on his mother.
His mom was a lawyer.
Like, fuck you, bitch.
She was like a lawyer or assistant lawyer.
No,
she was a realtor.
She was like I think she was a nurse of some sort. Like
pretty sure she was a realtor.
And then she became a realtor, right? But like in a coastal town, a realtor can make some fucking killer fucking money in Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, tranny nuts. Yeah.
You know what's crazy about that? What's also another thing that Josh lies about, that this is the one thing that actually blows my mind, and it's the most obvious lie, is Josh runs the kiwi farms, right, Tom? He knows what's going on his website, right? Yet when he does his live streams, and I'm sure you've seen this, Tom, how many times does this guy pretend that he doesn't know anything, and he intentionally fumbles lore on air? Like he will literally fuck up a story that is so blatantly obvious that he was literally writing in the thread about. He was literally there, and he will intentionally on air pretend like he's just so naive and so displaced, and he's so detached from his website that he does not recall anything, and he just starts faking shit on air. Well, it's bizarre.
I stopped listening. I actually really liked Mad at the Internet, because I had this desk job and like I had a bunch of fucking free time. And I would listen to fucking dumbass.
I get it.
I would listen to like dumbass comedy podcasts, right?
Right.
And like I realized I started to follow like Ralph a lot, and then like he fucks up so much shit about Ralph, it's unbelievable. And I'll be like, how do you not know this?
Dude, this is the crazy part, though. I don't mean to cut you off. It's on purpose.
Yeah.
Like it's blatantly on purpose, and it drives me crazy. It's like, why do you pretend that you don't know what's happening on your website when something happens on your website, you directly are vocal about it? Like you pretend that you don't understand what's happening at all times. I've never seen someone who's such a pathological liar that they will pretend to be ignorant of things that are happening around them that they are directly involved in.
Well, like
it's some type of mental illness that I've never seen before.
And then like he really pisses me the fuck off. I'm gonna be real here. Because like I've clipped shit for him and he's like covered it. Like I clipped like for example, Rand and Rouse falling out. I made all these clips. And I clipped like 2 or 3 things that like I actually like fucking went through and like skipped through a stream and like got the timestamps, and then I handbraked out little clips, and I made them like I have a preset on Handbrake, a couple presets for Kiwi Farms, right? And this nigga I'm on his shit list now, and like I clipped out something recently, like Maddox's fucking video, and like he covered a guy like. He covered a guy like it's got a bunch of bullshit in it, but it actually is a good video. Like
he's got so much receipts that it doesn't matter, dude. I mean, I'll be honest with you.
dude, like
Pitchery Pinks is wild.
well, see, like the deal with like Maddox and Dick is that both of them are narcissists, like actually narcissistic. I think they're actually clinically narcissistic, right? And then and they're at each other, and like Maddox's thing is that he likes to lie and imply something's happened, right? And Dick is just like a straight up like full blown alcoholic, which like he's got all the alcoholic bullshit, and like it's been fucking funny watching them go after each other. Like I don't even have a side.
Yeah, but
But like,
with the Maddox video, he had so much receipts, and he was so direct in most of the shit. But almost 90% in what he said that you can't really take much away from it, other than Dick is a crazy faggot, and I did enjoy his Nick Rekieta stuff. His Nick Rekieta stuff was very funny. What he did with Nick.
yeah. Well, like Nick has got fucking shitty as well with his old like swinger thing. But like, come on, man, Maddox, he sued Dick for like fucking $360 million. Him and his stereo.
Was great.
Right? And then and then he impersonated a female employee of like fucking BuzzFeed or some fucking paper, and got Asterios fired. And it's like, come on, that's a bitch move right there. Because like Asterios,
they all do gay ops with each other. I understand what you're saying.
and then like Asterios, like he got like blacklisted he was like PR, so he got blacklisted from the whole industry. So like all Asterios was doing was kind of making fun of him a little bit. But then like I don't know.
Well, that's not true though, because we've seen in the Maddox video that Asterios was actually doing a lot more than that. There was a lot of going on that he exposed.
Yeah, well, but like he's fucking with a timeline, dude. Because like after he got fired, Asterios started gay ops like a motherfucker, like hard as shit. But like, come on, he got him fired and blacklisted from his whole like job, you know.
Fair enough.
And then like Asterios went like fucking like 40 grand in credit card debt just to defend this fucking against this lawsuit. And then like Maddox's attorney, oh wait, how much did you follow this shit there, Brian?
You know way more than I do. I know the surface
level
of it.
So,
it was very entertaining when I saw it. I never watched the Maddox podcast or anything. So I came in when it all happened.
Like I used to listen to like the original Biggest Problem with Maddox and Dick was fucking fun.
I never did.
It was so fucking funny. Like it's dated now, but so like they would each bring in like a couple problems, right? And there's like one episode where like Maddox, I don't know if you know this, Maddox is a Syrian immigrant, right? His parents are Syrian immigrants, and they got imported to Salt Lake, Utah. So Maddox, they became Mormon, okay? The LDS Church.
Syrian Mormons? That's so wild.
This is legit, okay? So Maddox grew up Mormon, and he's Syrian, right?
Wow,
so like Maddox,
you never would have expected a Syrian being Mormon.
And then like, I don't know, man. Like, I could talk about fucking Mormons at length, but like, if you're a male in the Mormon church, it ain't that bad. But if you're a woman or like a girl in the Mormon church, it's fucking horrible, right?
Really? Well, I don't know. The only Mormon I know is Mormon Shaggy, and I wouldn't even count him as a Mormon because he's such a well, that's a whole other argument for a whole other day.
Well, whatever. But like, he's got schizophrenia or whatever the fuck his deal is. But like, my first boss on my actual like first W-2 job was a Mormon, and he was fucking like he was like really good to me, way more than he had to be. Just I'm not gonna fucking even go further than that. So like, and then like Maddox's parents are degenerate gamblers. Like Dick told a story Dick told a story about like his parents where like they basically like his website was taking off. I like his writing, like his website. It's fucking funny. I got to be real here. I love that shit.
Right.
But then whatever. So like his parents basically like met him in the street and they were like, "Give us money," and then like they had this big fucking falling out, and they were going to the Indian casino, and then like Maddox is like my dad died, which hey, you know that fucking sucks. Like my mom passed away, it was horrible. But like then like I'm like, come on, dude, your dad was a degenerate gambler that's like shaking you down for money in a fucking in a public
street. That's kind of an asshole thing to do, bro. I'm gonna be that guy.
Dude,
someone's dad dies, you don't go balls deep on him. Like, come on, bro, your dad was a piece of shit.
Nobody knew, but like the lawsuit was funny, right? because the lawyer, his name's Kevin Landau, and if you go to his like actual website,
This is like really good lore, bro.
He specializes in dog bite. So like Dick is making all these like dog bite attorney jokes, and then he gets his fucking records, and this guy has like 4 DUIs, right? So he had one of those breathalyzers.
With 4 DUIs, I'm shocked.
He had a breathalyzer in his car, right? So he tested negative. So he probably got somebody else to blow on it or faked it.
Whoa, hold on, Tom. I don't mean to interrupt you. I got some sucker. Please tell me you're here. Please tell me you're here.
Yo, I'm actually leaning towards like her and Ralph were actually dating now and not like a hooker situation.
Oh my God. Impressive. I don't even know. Like, how does an escort blow out Elaine this hard? Why would she tweet this out? This is like a huge L. Why would she tweet this out? Oh my God. I don't mean to interrupt you. I'm sorry. I saw this and I was like, what the fuck, Elaine?
What happened? I'm busy right now.
Look at DMs, bro. Look at general chat right now. Look at what happened to Elaine.
Okay. I think I already saw it. Is it I think I scrolled past it on Twitter.
Dude, like,
damn.
Elaine is like really pissed at me right now, so I went hard as shit on her on Kiwi Farms.
She didn't even say anything to her. Elaine didn't say anything to her. She just said that like unprovoked.
Oh wait, there's
that's like more. That's the first message.
What a house shark wrote.
Jeez.
What a base. It looks like, okay, so there's two things we get from this, right, Strigoi? One, Danny is actually now paying attention to Kiwi Farmer stuff. Like, she's paying attention to the Ralphiverse. That's a big deal. We might get another Faith Vickers out of this, but Mexican version. The parents haven't spoken yet, so we got to sit back on that. And then number two is that Ralph's tweet saying that everything is fine and they resolved everything is complete bullshit. Because she's aware that Elaine is Ralph's air quote host, right? Very saying that loosely. And
yikes.
Like you just said, she slid into her DMs and started shitting on her for defending Ralph. So this is like, that's hard evidence right there. I don't think she realized what she just did. She just put a hole in Ralph's story. Because remember, Ralph put out on Tuesday, he said, "Oh, everything's fine now. We're good. Look at these deals."
I couldn't imagine this partnership between Elaine and Ralph lasting very long. Well, she's just too much of a loose cannon.
Ralph was already, remember when she was on, Ralph was already questioning her about swatting? He was like, generally, because the shit she was saying was like so obviously on the nose that she was directly involved.
Well, she gets up to so much shit, and she's in so many dirty pockets that it's just. It's just bad.
I DM'd her when I didn't even know she went on there, and I DM'd her when Kino Gay clipped like her saying that I'm asking, I involve, like, I tell her to swat people for me, and I even DM'd her, and I was like, this isn't true, Elaine, and she's like,
well, she's admitted to doing it on stream several times. She just like.
Yeah. And so I DM'd her saying, why the fuck would you say that, bro? Like, I'm super doxxed. Why would you say that? And she just went, oh, I just misspoke. I'm real sorry. I'll correct the record.
When Gator accused you of being part of that Sneed social shit, it was mostly because of her.
She also said that, that you obviously hate your wife, and that's why you cheat on her.
Which is but she's just lying, bro. I never cheated on my wife, so that doesn't even matter. I don't even care.
Tell me, it's fucking.
I care more. Bro. I care. My wife and I are just completely fine. I care more about being claimed that I'm swatting people, with no evidence, than I do like some.
Well, that's why Gator was accusing you. It's because of the connection with her.
If she doesn't believe it, then I'm fine. She knows exactly what I do online at all times. It doesn't matter.
I'm not even joking here. If Elaine swats me, I'm gonna go to fucking England. I know that fucking cafe because she's a novice. And I'm gonna wait there and I'm just gonna beat her fucking ass in public. I don't give a shit what happens.
I don't think she swats though. I think she just associates with people who really do swat, and then she will give people targets. If I had to guess. See, the problem was
I've seen pictures of Elaine posted before she was even in this sector. That's weird because like I've seen like one of my other online friends. Yeah. like 2 years, like in 2019 or something. It was the picture. It was the picture of her like wearing a bowler hat or something. Like she was in proper board.
Do her own thing, like the Sneed social thing. Because Gator was the one that implied that I was running Sneed Social to Graf. There was no evidence.
Yeah.
Graf went around and told people he was told by Gator that this happened. And that was the only evidence they had. And then Jim and all them ran with it. And she was involved in Sneed Social. And not once did she ever come out and be like, hey, Brian isn't. She did try to say that, like, Brian's not that kind of guy. But she never came out like, he's not involved in Sneed Social.
Well, like,
she's on like so many websites. She's so flip floppy on her stance on the farms. Just makes no sense.
I just
like she's clearly an addict.
Can we take a sit back here? I want to stress that Torch SWAT is a 17-year-old boy in California, and Elaine was directly in contact with this guy, right?
Dude, that guy's got fetal alcohol syndrome. Seriously, if you look at his laptop,
she said she sent the link to the kid who hacked the farms like a year ago. She said she sent him her thread. She said she had CP on it.
Mr. Goy, I want you to put the timeline of events. We know that Torch SWAT swatter guy, the sector swatter, he's been doing it for at least 3 years. At least. 17 when he got arrested. Okay? Elaine has been in contact with this guy for years. So maybe Elaine didn't know, but he had to have been at least 14 or 15, at least, maybe even 13, at least, when he was started doing this stuff. And Elaine was in contact with this guy. So that actually is important. But we don't know if she actually knew his age. She could have not known anything about him. She maybe never even talked to BC with him. I have no idea. But it's important to know that this guy is like a child. That's just
the guy who did those squatting on the Google Voice, didn't he say he was like autistic, right, and shit? I don't know if that narrows it down or whatever.
The problem is
I don't know what she would have to do with
grossly speculating here because we don't have any voice calls with her or DMs between her and Torch SWAT. I don't really know what her involvement was to the level it was in Sneed Social. She could have just been LARPing for all I know. But what I'm saying, grossly speculating. But what I'm saying is that if she was telling the truth, which is Elaine lies about everything, then she at least had been hanging out with Torch SWAT when he was 14, at minimum 14, which is bizarre. That would be weird. That'd be extremely strange.
Well, like it's we kind of think like I'm saying like the royal we, I think,
right,
and other people, other people think that like she trades nudes for like docs and swatting.
But there's no evidence. See,
and
I don't like that because there's zero evidence to suggest that.
Like I've seen her fucking nudes and her pornography. She doesn't even know how to use a vibrator. Like seriously, like what the fuck?
Bro. I don't even know that. What I'm saying is there's no.
I'm happy to say I've never seen him.
I don't know if that's true. You know, I don't know anything about that. I don't even know if she actually was directly involved in Sneed Social or if she was just piggybacking.
Do you know about her parents?
One's they're like Jewish guys. Like a Jewish.
No, like her mom's Jewish, right? And her mom actually seems like a normal mom. She's like kind of like the best party in her whole family, right? But then like the dad is an architect and he's got this like YouTube channel. He's a scooter architect and he rides a scooter around in London because she lives in London. Shit is fucking funny, brother. Like scooter architect. Like what the fuck?
Remember when she told everyone she was in Romania?
Dude, she claims her name's Anastasia and she's in Russia. But then like she's obviously eating at this fucking restaurant in like London. She's in Golders Green, London. It's like some ward of London. Like I actually posted her address to Kiwi and I was like whatever. And then she's like, I'm gonna do a imp stream. I'm waiting for the imp stream. I don't think it's gonna happen though, to be honest. I think it would be funny. Like it'll be like a bunch of fucking imp memes. Imps fucking and Brian left.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, so wait, are you pro imp? Are you pro imp or Tom?
Yeah, I like imp. Imp's cool.
Why do you love him?
I'm not just saying that because he's in the chat. I actually like him.
I think you're in love with him.
I'm not in love with him.
Yeah. By the way, so I received word that Brian is actually scared of Warhammer. What? No way. Are you serious?
I don't talk to John Keith, Isaac. He wants to have sex with 8-year-olds.
Yeah, it looks like he smelted you. That's why you're like pedo jacketing on him right now.
Of course, you hang out with another pedophile, Jared Genesis 2.0, all over again.
All right,
Wait a
you're always
second.
pedo jacketing, don't you, Brian?
Real quality people you hang
It looks
out
like
with.
you're seething about Warhammer because he smelted you in the past. Poor little Brian.
Okay,
wait for the port.
Can I ask a
You know
question?
what I mean, Tom? Like, everybody could have a nice conversation about anything, and this faggot always comes in about the same shit we just talked about like an hour ago. Every time. Every day, it's the same conversation with this guy. It's either Tragic, me, Impreza, Olive, whoever, one of the 4 or 5 names that he can't get out of his head. He dreams about us at this point. It's like rent free in his nigga's head.
So like Warhammer, right? That name's familiar. Was that like somebody that like ran with like what's that guy's name?
Warhammer's like this autistic man that I don't how do I describe it? He's basically an autist that he's kind of he lives in Texas. He's actually about to be homeless, but that's another argument. But he does streams, and his involvement was that he got into an argument with Norman Shaggy way back in the day when he ran a podcast called The Cornfield about Mormonism, and somehow that escalated into both of them swatting each other, and then it escalated into like John Keese getting really retarded, and then John Keese would fuck up and stream himself getting A-logged by like 14-year-olds in his front yard. And then the 14-year-olds made weird statements like that he's a sex offender. I don't know why, but they did. This led to the Council of Evil fucking with him about this even more.
The Council of Evil? What the fuck? Yes. Like the Injustice League? Like the fucking
don't remind it. It's ran by DJ Axel and Shaggy. You don't need to. That's all you need to know. Anyways, so after they started live streaming their swattings and calling each other's churches and parents and cops and all the the whole 9 yards, it kind of chilled out for a little bit, and then Warhammer did this stream about this girl named Shauna Ray. Shauna Ray is a woman who has like some weird brain disease that caused her body to stop growing after 8 years old. And some reason Warhammer went into great detail repeatedly on multiple streams to talk about how Shauna Ray is his ideal woman and the 8-year-old body is his ideal body. And this led to people like Beans and even Sucker Punch to appropriately point out that wanting to have sex with people who look like they're 8 years old, who have the body of an 8-year-old, is probably a bad idea. And John Keese decided that doxing more people and harassing more people and making more phone calls to police was the best way to appropriately handle this. And he will not disavow wanting to have sexual relations with 8-year-olds. So that's who Isaac Flores is talking about here that he's befriended.
The funny thing about that is that Shaggy, like the reason why they have so much beef is also because Shaggy like threatened to do Mormon fucking necromancy rites on his dead dad.
Right. Yeah,
they have so much bad blood, it's unreal.
There was threats of ritualistic sacrifices being called upon John Keese, Warhammer. So there you go.
Warhammer like he beefs all the time with like Minecraft and people like that. He's just like a no-name spurg. Yeah.
Hold on, where did Roman Part 2 come from? Where did you come from, dude? You just appeared out of nowhere and started acting like Roman.
Oh my god.
But so like
he's talking to you.
Yeah. I just appeal to his delusions because it's funnier that way, so we'll just say I am Roman.
Who the fuck?
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, you just keep playing your Roman. So play gang split because
But like no for real. For real, like I thought Warhammer I faintly remember Warhammer like running with like Spectra 06.
Because like Brian feeds about Warhammer.
Nothing I said was made.
Like every time Warhammer joins a VC, literally Brian runs away. It's pretty hilarious.
Yo,
Anyways, Tom.
yo,
So, Tom,
shut the fuck up, Norman.
Warhammer is the takeaway from Warhammer is this, Tom. If you're like Surfer and a couple other people, you believe he's so like mentally handicapped, like disabled with autism, that he just doesn't know any better, or you think he's a pedophile and also a very insane individual. Now, this retard has been since October. He calls my house once a week and leaves a crazy voicemail once a week.
Still doing it?
Wait a second. Wait a second.
He's still doing that, sure.
Wait a second, Brian. Wait a second. You have a landline? Are you like 50?
Yeah.
Are you like 60s or something? Like what the fuck?
I have 2 kids.
Oh well. Okay.
Use the phone for 911 and call for emergencies.
Yeah. So like my mom. So like my sister gave my eldest niece a phone when she was like really young. My mom was like, "You shouldn't have a phone." Blah blah blah. And I was like, "How the fuck is she gonna call 911 or call her mom if something bad happens?" You know.
She has a landline with a sticky note with my phone number and her grandma's and my wife. And 911 is on.
Oh, by the way, Brian, what you said earlier, you don't cheat on your wife with Discord e-wars. You do. And friends, by the way. I didn't say that.
Just shut up, pedophile. Jesus Christ.
Warhammer calls you, like, what's the type of shit it says?
I'm going to deem something, Brian.
It's kind of crazy, Sugar. I thought about coming back. When I thought about coming back doing my show, it'd be so long. I wanted to go. I have about, like, maybe 30 voice messages from him so far that I have saved that are, like, they're all different. In the beginning, he used to be very, very, very hostile and very over the top and aggressive, and to the point where I knew he couldn't do anything, but the stuff he was saying was very like Shaggy tier.
Is he still live with his parents or something?
He lives with his mom, but they're losing the house. So in Texas, the house is up for sale for $110,000. They're getting foreclosed on, and he doesn't have anywhere to go right now. Currently, he's trying to figure out what situation.
Hey, Brian, quick question. Is there currently a girl you're jerking off in BC with right now? Like behind the scenes? I'm just wondering.
Yeah, your ex-wife. Your ex-wife.
Wait.
And your sister.
There was a woman that was dumb enough to marry this fucking retard. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah, I'll get into that because I had to talk to his wife. Would you like to hear the story of that, Tom? I've talked to
Dark Go ahead, man. Both barrels.
She hates his guts.
Both fucking barrels, man.
Yeah, sure, no problem. So Isaac Flores here thought it would be a good idea to harass my wife and to claim and fake DMs with a crazy Jewish woman that I wanted to marry a Jewish woman and literally, air quote, be a Goldstein. They thought it was a good idea to write that in. And he thought it would be okay to like run around and give people like Warhammer my kids' photos and my docs and all this other stuff and Shaggy and involve himself in all this stuff and claim victim like a retard. So because he opened that door, and he super doxed, right?
I never did do that. You got any proof I did that? You got any proof I did that? You got any proof I did that?
His wife. Yeah. And I left her a nice message, and I just said,
"Okay, excuse your titty behavior, bro, because you don't want to fucking excuse."
She called me back.
Awaken more Brian Walker stuff.
First of all,
and he's monologuing again.
He has a child protective services report that's still being investigated since August of 2023. Whether or not it's fake is up to him. She also had one, but she got that cleared up. Her family hates him. They utterly hates him.
He's supporting this guy. This guy literally just lied.
Dark Ninja.
Tom, they used to be able to just kind of work things out locally without going to courts because Isaac.
Dark Ninja.
It's not my fault that he's making up shit about me.
Because of what he's
I don't make shit about him.
He's not supposed to
literally everything I say about Brian has receipts. This guy never has receipts.
And she wants him to go through the courts now, and she wants.
I don't know why you pay attention to this guy.
And Isaac
doesn't like me.
Hey, whoa! You're telling me that his ex-wife doesn't want to be defamed on the internet with a bunch of internet weirdos? Wow, sounds like a cunt to me.
So she has a boyfriend that takes care of
Tom,
his kid.
you do realize that you're the type of people that you hang around with, right, Tom? You do realize that.
He did a live stream about Elaine on Halloween and openly bragged about not taking his kid out. Now, Zoom and them did something really fucked up, and they did swat the wife and the daughter. But Isaac was secretly recorded, and Isaac bragged about how he wasn't swatted. It was just his daughter, so no big deal. And went on to talk about how he doesn't give a fuck about his kid. This is all recorded, by the way, Tom. This is all recorded.
Okay, I believe you, but like, was it like a real swatting or was it like a wellness check?
It was allegedly she claimed it was allegedly. She claimed that it was a real swatting. The daughter was crying and stuff, but Isaac left out some key points, like that. The reason the daughter was crying is because CPS wanted to take the kid away because they also thought the mother was involved. And no, she was not. She was not involved. Now, Isaac's original reason why they left is because Isaac was cheating on his wife, and he was also doing weird shit on Grindr. So back in the day, Isaac thought it was
cheating on his wife.
Yes.
He was cheating on the wife and bringing booty cooties, gay booty cooties.
Yes, dude.
Cooties up in the house. What the fuck?
Isaac thought that he wanted to be a pedo hunter.
His best friend. I could tell you don't
he would
like
employ a
believe him,
guy
dude.
who was a registered
Even
sex
though you're his
offender
best friend.
to help him, an actual pedophile.
I could tell that about you, Tom. By the way,
which
you can act like
none
you're
of them,
believing
he
him,
did
but
hang out
you know
with
it's
them in
not
a
true.
Walmart parking lot. His words,
So
not mine.
keep trying to act
And then
like
he downloaded Grindr, and he would invite underage kids, like a guy named Wizzy, into his server. So then he would get them to post photos so he could use their photos to catfish men on Grindr to meet him at a Walmart parking lot to get them in a pedo hunt. But then he wouldn't record anything or report them to the police. He would just let them go after they went to go meet up with a minor.
So he's like been over in the car and just waiting to get that.
All this is recorded, by the way. Now Isaac loves to flag this stuff down, so a lot of this is archived, but most of this is there. So, but that's Isaac Flores of Lubbock, Texas. Here, he's a very special retard. He at one point, you want to talk about Strawberry Douche? At one point, he tried to brag to Zoom that he was banging Strawberry Douche, and he live streamed himself in a club by himself and claimed that the girls were there with him.
Dude. Like Strawberry douche, whatever you want to say about her, she is way the fuck out of this dude's league. I don't believe that shit, man, for one fucking second. And also, like, how does some fucking spur that wears a fucking ninja costume with like mall ninja stars, how the fuck does he cheat on his wife? Like, fucking how desperate are women?
Well, that's kind of funny because do you know who Adonis Paul is?
Oh, you mean AP? I like AP.
Yeah, AP did a whole documentary on this guy named Scooby331, and he had a whole segment of Dark Ninja cheating on his wife, and then getting in trouble. Now, Dark Ninja was told by his ex-wife not to use the internet anymore, but he couldn't help himself, and he needed to argue with more people on the internet, and he fucked up his whole marriage because of that. And she hates his guts because even to this day, she keeps getting problems from people on the internet because Isaac won't stop pissing people off on the internet. And for some reason, he believes that he needs to triple down on this and defeat his enemies by yelling at them more and threatening revenge porn and trying to swat people.
Wait. But okay.
I mean, there's some voice recordings I still haven't unreleased of Brian on one of my channels. So I mean,
there you go.
There's a good example right there. I tell you,
releasing some voice recordings of Brian, and then Brian's gonna be really angry, and he's gonna make up more shit. That's the thing about Brian. He likes to make up more shit and for it all.
All right, I am totally making it up.
Little Brian.
Wait, Brian.
Are you still gonna bet me $100 to throw you over the border?
Fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Why are you screaming, bro? Why are you screaming?
Just because I want to talk. But Brian, did you say that you said like Isaac Flores of Lubbock, Texas has children? Yeah. What the fuck?
Daughter, but he doesn't raise his daughter. The ex-wife.
Oh well, that's probably that's for the best. That's for the best, obviously, right?
But he personally used to have access, but he hasn't since August of 2023 because he won't actually go through the court system and do things. He's basically abandoned his kid. I mean, I think it's for the best, but whatever. I mean, it's just that's the way Isaac is. He's also an alcoholic, so take that in consideration. If you could, I sent you something in DMs.
Yeah, I'll watch that. I'll watch that in a second. Whenever I will leave this chat or whenever it ends.
Tom, when are you and Brian gonna get a room together until Crazy Storms?
I'm gonna be really
excited about me, okay?
Oh yeah, I have a room at your ex-wife's house with my daughter, your daughter, the one I'm raising because I'm a decent man.
Isaac will do shit like this to make people angry. Like he'll do IRL and life ruination shit, and then he'll immediately claim that he's a victim and be ass blasted that someone responds in kind. And all he has to do is just not do shit like that, and then people don't respond in kind. But he doesn't know when to stop. He doesn't know when to quit. And he's just always going to do this. Eventually, he's going to run into a guy that's worse than Zoom that will ruin his life. Way worse than he's already done it to himself.
So. Like life ruination shit's funny because like if somebody like actually did that shit to me, I would just show up and fight them in real life. Not even
It's funny you say that.
not
I've
a
got
joke.
family down in Lubbock, and one of them just bought a house, so we're going down to go see him, and I'm going to look this faggot up.
Because like I say like I think Elaine's trying to dox me for real, and like I will fucking
He tries
like
to dox
I
her.
will. Well, like I talked a bunch of shit about her on Kiwi Farms, and like I use Tom Myers basically in the sector, but like it's pretty segregated. It's very segregated. It's like all like the fucking gossip sites and like Kiwi and this
Right.
basically, but it's very segregated from any other identity. It's like connected to a Proton mail account and that's it. So it's like,
Right.
okay, good luck, you dumb fucking cunt. And but like I'll show up and I'll fucking fight somebody. I don't give a fuck. I'll go to jail. I don't care. Like,
Anyway, so yeah, that's about it. Strigoi, you remember some of this stuff, I think.
Yeah, I remember some of it. At least I might need a refresher, but yeah.
So is this Isaac Flores guy? Is he a deadbeat dad?
Yes.
Does he pay child support at all?
No, that's the originally
Oh,
they
fuck,
had
that's
when she
messed
told me on the
up.
phone. When she told me on the phone was originally they had like it was one of those. I mean, she sounded like a chill chick because she was willing to work it out without going through the court system. And Isaac always kind of failed to meet the standards, but she was understanding because of
Whoa.
the gas station.
Whoa,
Then,
so like she was willing to do like a handshake agreement with this guy, and he wouldn't
yeah, and
like
then he
just
fucked it
like
all up.
fucking do it. And instead she
Well,
had to like go to like rape you in the ass family court, which is like the last place you want to be.
so
It's like it's like
okay,
it's
so
like
that's
it's like
the
it's like
part.
it's like it's like 6 feet underground prison and then like family
Yeah,
court, in my
Well,
opinion.
they haven't done the court thing yet. So here's basically what's happened is after the CPS report, she basically said, "Don't come around the daughter," and figured we're going to have to do this through the court systems now. And Isaac just doesn't want to do that, so he doesn't. He just opted out at this current
Wait,
time.
wait, 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 wait. Did this Isaac guy? Did he call CPS?
No, apparently Zoom did or Roxo.
Oh,
They claimed that he was abusing his daughter, and then but
well,
what Isaac lied about is that when you get a CPS report on the family and the daughter lives with the mother and you don't, you both get investigated. So that caused a lot of friction between him and his ex-wife, who already had friction to begin with. So
dude,
now
like,
Isaac has to do everything through the courts with her, and Isaac has just opted out of being even involved in anything, so he doesn't have to do that because he can't afford on a gas station budget to actually take care of his kid.
gas station budget? What the fuck?
Yeah,
Does
he
he
works
own
at
a
a
gas
gas station.
station? Oh,
He
he
works at
works
a
in.
truck stop at Lubbock. Yeah.
That's fucking funny.
Are you
Tom,
gonna
I know
spare
everything
yourself
about this
stopping
thing.
station to station?
Tom, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be 100% honest with you, Tom. I wish I didn't know everything about this faggot. But he decided that he needed to try to ruin my marriage out of nowhere because he was angry that he perceives in his mentally ill brain that I stole his internet girlfriend, which never happened. But
Who
because
was?
of that, he thinks it's
Wait.
okay.
Who is his internet girlfriend?
Oh, yeah, sure. So this retard, it was talking to a bunch of Kiwi chicks, like the strawberry douche and the olive oil girl, and he was just lying to them to get them to go ahead and do stuff like gay ops against the plate gang. And one of them, which was the olive chick, decided to reach out to some people and ask, "Hey, is this retard lying to me?" And I said, "Well, I don't know, but I've got this recording of me telling him not to do gay ops and to stop being a faggot on the internet." And then when they heard that, they said, "Wow, this is the complete opposite of everything that this faggot has told me. And I'd like to ask him some questions." And when they asked Isaac some questions, he literally gaslit them, told them that women are stupid and that they're too emotional to understand anything, and that they should stop listening to everyone around them, and that you should just do gay ops even harder on Zoom and the Plate Gang and take out Chinatown. And this person logically went, "Isaac Flores, Dark Ninja, is an insane individual, and I'm not going to be involved with him anymore." And then Isaac went, Brian Dunn, the king of polls, stole my internet girlfriend. I must destroy him now." for the good of the internet. I have to destroy him. That means I got to get involved and make 2K ops. And the best way to do that is try to fuck up his marriage and harass his wife and fuck with his family and all this other crazy stuff. That's the best way to go about dealing with that. And everyone and his fucking mom told him that Cop doesn't really know the olive chick, but you can't tell that to Isaac because Isaac's mentally ill. So he'll just say, yeah, he absolutely knows him. And I also am best friends with all of his other enemies, like Tragic, that I don't know at all, Tom. Like everyone that he hates, I'm in cahoots with suddenly.
Oh yeah.
And he's a
So
victim. He's a super victim after he does all stuff like that. And then he's like, wow, why is Brian talking to my ex-wife? Why does Brian know everything about my life? Why are there cops knocking on my door saying, leave this fucking guy alone? It's crazy. It's bizarre.
Well, so right
now, Isaac Flores likes to claim that I rape children out of nowhere while hanging out with Mormon Shaggy and people like that. So I can't help you there with that whole logic. That's where we're at with Isaac Flores in Lubbock, Texas.
Well, I gotta say, I keep hearing about this olive oil, and I have no fucking idea who olive oil is.
Welcome. Well, I'll tell you.
I don't give a fuck either.
I'll tell you. Isaac's a retard, right? And one day he decided to rant about olive for the millionth time to Impreza. Then Impreza uploaded that to his channel, and the chick got so angry at the flagrant lying that this faggot does that they came in here and they started posting DMs between them, showing that Isaac is a super, super simp and a super, super liar. So Isaac Flores thought it'd be a good idea to type out that if she didn't leave the server, he would post revenge porn of her, just like Ethan Ralph, and he would ruin her life and contact her husband. And then everyone screenshotted that and showed everyone else. And so they fucked off. And Isaac said that he won because he threatened a woman with their nudes and to contact their husband and lie to their husband. So it's a beautiful time in Dark Ninja Land where Ninja's a perpetual victim. And he could do life ruination to people if you try to tell the truth. But he's a victim. You don't understand. Sha, Tom. He's
I don't understand the revenge porn thing. And then Elaine posted revenge porn, and she's always like, people revenge pornographers should be executed. And she was bragging about posting revenge porn to Cal. And I was like, I don't even remember the fucking Cal board.
Well, that's because you don't
I don't remember the Earl.
Didn't Ninja get banned from Cal?
Well, the olive chick doesn't.
I think he posted a screenshot. Imagine getting banned from Cal.
Information known about olive oil. You ready? Olive oil is a Kiwi farmer that doesn't like Tragic and was friends with Isaac. That's it. That's the most that you're ever gonna know because nobody knows anything about them. At one point, I thought they were a dude until they doxed their voice. I didn't know that it was an actual chick.
Well,
it was like a tranny or a dude. But Isaac here believes that I'm secretly in doing crazy stuff with these people, and I'm in the weeds.
Well, I was actually talking to Olive Oil on another server, and she claimed to be a man. She claimed to be a man, but then she had all these I'm not going to say what she said, but she had something that only women like that she liked, and I was like, get the fuck out of here, seriously. Immediately, I was like, yeah, that's a lie. But I was just like, I don't even fucking care. Whatever.
Yeah. So that's the issue by a mile.
Yeah.
It's crazy how bad Sargon was.
I always hated Sargon because I followed him on. I followed him.
I respect the grind.
I respect him now because I listened to a couple episodes of his podcast. And I was like,
I respect him.
I was like, this podcast is actually pretty fucking good, right? And but he used to have those making fun of the feminist videos, and I watched one and I thought it was funny. Then I subscribed to him and it was bad.
Jade's getting blown out by the neighbor next door and he's dying, right? Sargon is a multimillionaire, has been on Joe Rogan's podcast, has his own podcast similar to Joe Rogan that makes a ton of money. He owns multiple properties in the UK and in different European countries. He's got multiple white kids. He's fit.
Nobody cares about how big. Yeah, nobody cares about the liberalism shit anymore.
Political movement, and he told women he wouldn't even rape them. I mean, I can't take anything from Sargon. What a king! What a king!
Can you imagine if Jim did a fucking political movement?
Dude,
Like the sweet spot political party.
Sharing Jim's stream if you don't want to watch Jim's stream on his channel.
Oh, he's gonna cover the Ralph cartel event. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. I'm waiting for these cartel guys to show up because they've been going hard on Ralph on Twitter.
I can't stand gym videos or like streams anymore. It's so fucking boring. It's like
Sergoy, we're currently right now with the Ralphverse. He's got like actual gang members from Mexico.
I saw.
They're gonna kill him.
Well, this guy was like some Comicsgate faggot, so it's like.
Oh, is he? I thought he was a gangbanger. He's not a gangbanger?
Oh, dude, this dude is a fucking pussy, straight up. This guy's not gonna do shit.
Fuck.
No, this isn't. No, he's not like a fucking MS-13, like Santa Muerte type guy. It's just, no, he paints his finger.
I was sitting there like, oh, Ralph's
paints his
dead,
nails. There's a photo on his Twitter account of his fucking nails painted black. This guy's a fucking fag. He's not gonna do shit.
Oh, that's tough.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Dude, so he's like the Gamergate cog, not Gamergate, Comic-Gate cog.
Yeah, this guy's like, yeah.
That's bizarre. So like, okay, so Ralph lucked out that the best they could send was like a tranny Mexican. That's fucking wild. That makes sense, right?
Comicsgate.
That's what you're gonna get. They're not sending their best.
The guy said he was like 6'5", and it's like, no, dude. A 6'5" Mexican? Are you shitting me? No.
It's tough out there, bud.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I saw that like Jim said he was gonna stream. I don't know, sometime in February.
Friday.
There's some
Friday.
channel that there's some channel that said that it was gonna restream it if you didn't want to watch it off of his fucking channel, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna watch it. It's just so bad. It's just like, don't even watch it. Just listen to what people are saying on Twitter.
Completely off topic, Strickland, but did you see this Death Stranding 2 gameplay trailer yet? That came out yesterday from State of Play?
I've seen a few things about it. Wow, what's up?
It looks so good. It looks so good, dude. I'm like, damn, I might have to get a PS5. This is looking pretty fire.
Oh shit, it's PS5.
Dude, is like.
Yeah.
How is that, like, Death Stranding, like, just, like, I don't know, man.
I never played the first one because I thought it was
here
glorified
played it?
Me neither.
Worker.
I always
I heard that was really good.
like,
I heard people say they
Metal Gear
don't want
Solid.
to try it. I had a buddy of mine
Dude, I've heard it.
that played the shit out of the game, man. He played the fuck out of it, and he loved it. So, but the second one looks good because you don't look like a postman anymore. Apparently now you have guns and superpowers.
Right.
So,
well, like, I'll try it, dude. I'll try it. To me, honestly,
I want to get played.
To me, honestly, it seems like a game like Wall-E. You know that Disney movie Wall-E about saving the earth and environmentalism? Yeah.
I said Lolly. I was like, what?
No, Wall-E.
They were like, it seems like a game about
Wall-E?
Lolly, and I was like, well, all right, Gator, calm down there, yo, man. 9,000
No. That's in the fucking Yakuza games, bro. All that's in the fucking Yakuza side quest.
You see what Sega's doing
but,
with the newest Yakuza game, or no?
Dude, I'm so fucking tired of every fucking Yakuza game coming out every 2 months that, like, I can't even finish.
Did you see what they're doing?
I'm like 4 games behind.
Tell me you saw what they're doing. You're going to have to pay. Listen, buddy. They've locked core game features behind a paywall. You got to pay $15 to get New Game Plus and to get extra stuff in the game that you normally would need.
Dude, come on, seriously, they've been doing that shit forever. But not that
I recall. I don't think they've ever.
Think about it. Like, what
Dude,
was
I'm
that
just
game?
tired of you.
Like Total War Warhammer. You had to pay $5 on blood and gore in a Warhammer game.
Yeah, but they got a lot of shit for that, didn't they?
Dude, like, there's so much fucking DLC in that fucking game. Like, I started to play it, and I looked at the DLC, and I was like, man, fuck this shit. I'm not going to pay the price of the game for $100 fucking for DLC. I'd rather take $100 and just fucking burn it than do that shit.
See, the thing is, I haven't played PC games much in a very long time, and I know what you're talking about. I didn't even think about that.
I don't really like games anymore.
Y'all
Like,
know how much they're charging for the
dude, there's like
WrestleMania, the new wrestling game coming out, like WWE game. Dude, no, for like the most bestest, it's like $130.
What?
Gold
if it's on PC, just pirate it. Just pirate it, bro.
Blizzard had some balls by making a Diablo 4 expansion $100. What?
Is it?
Wait,
Are you for serious?
Diablo 4
Cody Rhodes is on the cover.
Dude, Diablo 4 gets a bottom,
Ryan
man.
Ripley was on the cover because she was saying that she was.
I'm skipping Diablo 4. I'm waiting for Pathfinder South.
$100 fucking DLC? Get the fuck out of here.
$130
And the season pass with all those fucking seasons.
Dude, like, yeah, like Blizzard used to be like the best game studio. Now it's just shit. It's fucking EA tier.
I'm on eBay right now for one.
Like I played so much fucking Warcraft 2 and fucking Warcraft 3 and StarCraft and Diablo 2. Like me and my like when I was Diablo 2 came out when I was in high school, and me and my friends, we had 3 paladins and somebody played Amazon, and we just fucking dominated that shit. Like I was like the prayer paladin, and then, like,
Diablo
was like
2
the
is
light one, and then somebody was the thorns paladin. And we just we fucking beat the living fuck out of that game. Holy fuck.
Diablo 1's on sale all the time.
Gamers are rising up, bro.
Rise up.
Rise up.
Gamergate. Gamergate.
I'm kind of pissed off. I'm pissed off they got rid of gangweed. Let me see if there's a GIF for that. Oh, okay.
I've been playing. You know what game I really want to get is Dead Island 2, man. I've been watching a ton of gameplay, and it looks actually. I was on Game FAQ forums and a couple other game forums talking about it and comparing that between Dying Light 2, and a lot of people like Dead Island 2 more than Dying Light 2.
Like I've been trying to
Remember the first trailer came out?
More, and it's a good game, but
What's
I'm just.
that, Boy?
Dead Island 2, like the first trailer for that came out in like fucking 2013. And that was years ago. Got delayed, and then it like switched studios.
Had a DLC expansion come out, and then the game came out like 8 months ago, and I had to look into what the difference really is between Dead Island 2 and Dying Light 2. So apparently Dying Light 2 has a better story, and it's open world, more so than Dead Island 2.
I can't stand open world anymore.
But Dying Light 2 has bad combat and bad graphics compared to Dead Island 2. So Dead Island 2 has really good animations and graphics, and it has really good combat. But you don't get the parkouring, and it's not fully open world.
Oh, wait a second. Do you still like zombies? Because I'm sick of zombie stuff. You know.
Yeah, I haven't played a zombie game in a while. Me and my friends on Xbox have been playing Dead Rising 1 and 2. And we've been having a fucking blast playing that. But that's Dead Rising. Dead Rising is a fun game.
I've had a bit of a longing for the old Black Ops Zombies. That was fun. I mean, that was the only zombie game I really liked. Everything else, not so much.
The first Black Ops Zombies was
pretty
fun.
good.
Yeah, I played the living fuck out of the first Left 4 Dead.
It's like COD Zombies. COD Zombies is a classic too, you know. But I'm really.
Well, yeah, just like I mean, like Left 4 Dead 4. I think 4 came out, and I could hardly find a party to fucking play it, but maybe it was my internet. Well, you gotta
Black Ops 4?
Like that's why. Like I've had my friend group I've had for like over a decade on Xbox and PlayStation, and we just. You know, you have those guys, and you just find some friends and you play some.
Yeah.
Like right now we're doing Baldur's Gate and Dead Rising, but whenever Dragon's Dogma 2 drops in March, I'll probably be fucking off for that for a while. So
like
the gameplay for that. Oh, that shit looks so cash too. I'm still upset that they didn't add co-op at all. Like that's such a weird take. And also,
I just started.
So you're playing Baldur's Gate 3 co-op?
Yeah, right now. So we're doing an evil run. We're doing a super evil run. So right now the main guy is doing Dark Urge, and then we all have made evil characters.
That's
And so far
hard
we
you
killed Karlash, which got us something interesting. I didn't know that Will gets a buff and gear for killing that girl. And then we killed Haslin, and we sided with the goblins. And we are siding with the Absolute.
Like I started playing a cleric of Talos, like a good aligned preacher of war, and I was trying to fuck Karlak, and she had nothing to do with me because she's like a goody two shoes.
She's good. Okay, so the good characters are Will, her, and I think Gale, kind of, sorta. And then the evil characters like Shadowheart. Oh, and Haslin's good. And then the evil characters like Shadowheart.
And the thief.
What's his name? Astros, the vampire.
I restarted the game.
Is evil. And I think that guy you get in Act 3. I can't remember his name right now. The crazy dude, the crazy warrior you get in Act 3. He's with the hamster.
Well, so like I had the early access, and I let that green warrior. Okay. I let her die in the cage. I was just like, "Fuck her. She's annoying." And then I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm a good aligned priest." And the guy was trying to suck my blood in the middle of the night, and I killed him. And then because I'm a cleric, I got that blessing spell, so I get 1d4 on every roll, which is like makes it fucking easy to like fucking game the system.
Well,
and then I got so like I got the oh wait, is this Warhammer?
The mighty smelter who smelts Brian.
He smelt it! Thou shalt be cast into the forge and be smelted!
Yes, he smelts Brian into the fucking anvil, into the forge.
Goodbye, Cry-Bry. Goodbye, Cry-Bry.
Brian. Cry-Bry. Cry-Bry gets smelted by the master forge.
Gamergate. I'm coming, Gamergate. I'm coming for you.
I'm coming, Gamergate. Gamergate this. Gamergate this.
I'm coming. Go. Let's go, Gamergate. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Gamergate. I'm gay spot. I'm fine. Let's go, Gamergate. We're some cock out lights.
Gaming! Gamers rise up!
Gamers!
Hey, Warhammer, how come you don't stream on YouTube anymore? I haven't seen you on YouTube.
Yeah, you've been compromised, bro. You've been smelted at the forge.
Dude, Warhammer smelts like so many people. It's fucking crazy.
I have to wait until
I'm
my
streaming
strikes
this,
go
bro.
away.
Go suck a dick,
Is that what
you
happened?
fucking faggot.
Bro, any and everyone that has gone against Warhammer is lost.
I know.
God is with Ford Chang. God is with
exactly.
Ford,
Dude, have you noticed? Have you noticed? There's no degenerates in the Forge gang. Like, there's no faggots. There's no troon chasers. There's nobody like who wants like to suck humans off and cheat on their wives and shit. Like, there's literally no degenerates in the Forge gang. No degenerates.
Oh yeah, like
I'll believe in God.
Certified card-carrying members of the Forge smelter, yeah.
Exactly.
But like, I mean, there might be some in the servers, but I mean,
well, lame
can't really help that. So
he has a Baphomet, or he has a Baphomet.
Anyone can come and get smelted at the Forge.
Exactly.
Yeah. Right.
Like Brian.
Forge gang!
Let's go!
Let's go!
Forge gang!
This shit is retarded, and therefore I'm out.
This shit is retarded! Man, you stay away from the Forge gang, you faggot, Tom. Get the fuck out of here. Did you see him cry?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty fucked up.
It's hard Euros.
Imagine getting smelted by the Forge King.
I'm streaming
Wait,
this,
where
bro.
did Warhammer go?
Yeah,
Go
you've
suck a
been
dick,
compromised,
you fucking
bro. You've been
faggot.
smelted at the forge.
Oh, I thought it was a good conversation.
So what's up? What's happening?
How you been, dude? Are you smelting people? Dude, you scared off Brian Walker. He was in here.
I want to
Like,
see his
episodes where
pee-pee
I-
and his tight
I
booty
got
hole.
angry just for calling out Forge Gang. Imagine getting mad just for saying, just for because someone else said Forge Gang.
Shaggy used to just get triggered if you said Forge, not even gang. You just said
So
Forge.
does Euros. Oh, did you see that Euros flashed his balls on Dead Man's stream?
No, what was this, dude? Fucking Queeros. Fuck Queeros.
Yeah.
Dude, I wish I could have gone
I
on
heard
panel
about
whenever
I heard about it.
he was on Chuckles and shit. Dude, I would have made Queeros so angry if dude, I wish I could be on panel with Queeros again, dude. I would make him so mad. Holy shit.
He did an 8-hour stream.
You know what I'm so happy about is that dude, I'm so happy Chan Kadoki is back and recovered from his lung cancer, dude.
So am
No
I.
way, are you serious?
He's back. We thought he was
He's
dead,
back, dude.
No,
I thought he was
dude.
but he's back.
Dude, I prayed for like 2
So did
years.
I.
And our prayers
He
were
was
answered.
gone for 2 years, huh? He was gone for 2 years.
Yeah, dude. He's
I
gone
didn't
for a
realize.
while.
I didn't realize it's been that long. Holy shit, dude! That dude, he brought.
I'm not
He
even
gave me
being
the lore
facetious.
on Chaggett. Do what?
Nothing like I just said. I'm like not even being facetious about it. Like you know, like he's good. He's healed, bro.
What's wrong with him? I didn't even know something happened to him. I knew he was gone, but I didn't know he got sick.
Yeah, he just got sick. It's not my that's his medical stuff. I don't want to spread it around.
Oh, okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. Well, I'm glad he's better though, man. Hell yeah.
Forge?
Yeah, so am I. Hopefully he gets better.
He loves Bill Cooper. Bill Cooper was cool, but like I think he was a Fed too, Warhammer.
Yeah, he always he always gets mad at me when I say that.
Well, like he's younger than us, so and like a lot of the younger people are getting like all these fucking diseases or like like health problems and shit. They want to kill the young people. Fuck the crazy old people. Fuck it.
Who's that guy called? Well, there's some guy that was in your chat, and that's actually Herbert Beans.
Do you remember which chat, bro?
It was in your chat. It was some guy in your chat. Smeatley something.
Oh, Mo?
Yeah, I think that's probably Herb. Because Herb will say like pee pee poo poo. Like he says stupid shit like that.
Right.
Oh, did leave?
I told you, bro. I told you, Brian, I'm scared of you. I did not tell you. You're like a repellent. You're like a Brian repellent.
Isn't that like a good thing though? I mean, that's like a God-given
I think
thing.
it's a great thing. Yeah, I think it's a great thing because he's a degenerate.
Dude,
Anyway.
like I did not know that Cooper was in the Demolay Society when he was a young.
His dad put him in there, like
Yeah.
in the 50s or in the 60s,
That's how he got into the naval intelligence thing.
Exactly, and that's why I think he was like a high intelligence military fed that was all about the UFOs and spreading this fake ancient alien bullshit faggotry. And then he was like, "Oh no, it's all the military." And like I knew it was all the military in like 2007. Like fuck that. Like it's not the fucking alien. The only aliens I see are coming across the border, which they're just letting across the border. There's no fucking barbed wire or fucking bullshit.
Actually, it's lies from the liberal media.
That's all it. Yeah, it's all bullshit. There's about to be some civil war. Like, no, we're just getting flooded by fucking immigrants and fucking brown people and Chinese.
Yeah.
Like, literally, that's what's happening.
And the Chinese are very wealthy. They have like stuff, they have assets and stuff, like they're not poor. And they're bringing their families too, like all of their families.
Oh, and they're human trafficking, like, dude, like, Warhammer, check out the Song of Freedom. It's a movie based on, like, a true story about, this Fed that basically goes and breaks down all these child trafficking rings. Is pretty much like what it is. And the dude that played Jesus Christ in Mel Gibson, who is based Passion of the Christ, he's like the lead detective, lead dude. And like at one point he says, "Never trust a pedophile." I was like, "Oh fuck, dude, that shit is so fucking base." And like, it's just a good movie. You should check it out.
Yeah, I really regret saying that shit about Shauna Ray. There's still people that are trying to like use that on me and stuff.
Yeah, well, bro. I mean, fucking people joke all the fucking.
Oh, you know that
People
Shaggy wanted to rape
say
Tina
stupid
Cole's
shit
daughter?
all the time. So. Shaggy literally said some anime was like CP and that it was his favorite fucking anime, dude.
That was
like,
yeah, he
I
was
don't even
watching
know.
like 10-year-olds
I don't.
taking a shit.
Okay,
There's
yeah,
like some
I don't
10-year-olds
know.
bathing,
Yeah,
and he said that he liked.
yeah. Shaggy's fucking dude. Yeah, fuck him. Forge Gang has all. Shaggy said himself. Forge Gang is code for fuck you, Shaggy. And it's true. Forge.
Yep.
Gang. I'm still a hard man. Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Fuck that, dude.
Shaggy wanted to shoot up his school when he was a kid. He said he wanted to shoot it like be a mass shooter.
Yeah, Shaggy's pretty fucked up, dude. That's why he lives on a. Well, he lives between an RV and a boat. So it just depends on what day of the week you catch him.
I don't think that he's intel or nothing like that. He's too
No,
incompetent.
he's too much of a liability to be any corporate intel, bro.
Yeah, definitely. And I don't think the drunken surfer is intel either. I was just kind of joking with him.
He has some connections to the PPP's uncle, which, but I don't know. PPP's uncle was in CSIS, the Canadian, SIS, the British fucking Black Ops or whatever. Green Berets, whatever the fuck you call them there.
Yeah, I think the Canadian intelligence services they work real closely with the FBI and CIA. They're really closely connected with the American stuff.
Yeah. Dude, that's why like I can't even remember how I came across like PPP to begin with, because it wasn't Stream.me. It like he wasn't on Bitwave. Like it was like some suggested shit that came up in my YouTube algorithm at that point, I guess. Don't even know how I fucking came across that fucking fat faggot, honestly.
Oh, Andy Warski. Oh,
He used to Handy Warski, bro. He used to fucking like talk about how he was an abortionist and he needed to die and all types of shit. But now he does a fucking show with him and makes jokes about abortion.
They made a song about that, right?
The what?
They made a song about aborting kids.
Yeah. Aborting Andy's kid, yeah.
Oh, by the way, Lamewire Jesse had sex with a woman, and she aborted her kid. Like Lamewire Jesse had sex with a woman and told her to abort her kid.
That's
And
pretty
he's like,
fucked up. But he's a tranny?
yeah, he's a trans too.
That's fucked.
Matty Cat has had sex with both women and men as well.
Dude, Tux had sex with some fucking tranny.
Maybe that's who Tux had sex with, was Matt.
I don't know where Matthew is. I don't care. Don't know. But yeah.
Isn't Tux the other Mormon guy that was in the sector?
Well, yeah, he was making a video game, the Gun 64. He was making Gun 64 to fucking dab on Ralph, and then it got exposed that he molested his sister, and then he just stopped making it, and then, like, he doxed some fucking stupid, retarded bitch named Singe Galo while he was drunk. And then she doxed him, I guess. Or no. She didn't dox him. She told everybody about all the shit that... Because she was cool with it. What's fucked up is Singe Galo was cool with it until he doxed her. Like, that is fucked. Dude. Like, you were fine with him fisting his sister until he doxed you. That's kind of fucked. It's very disturbing.
Yeah, and he completely disappeared.
Never e-girl. Never e-girl. That's one of the 10 Kino Dogma commandments that PPP said when he was PPP.
Oh, by the way, I found out where he got his idea for the Kino Casino. So, what was Angry Video Game Nerd did this video about this, I think it was Loathing in Vegas. It's a Super Nintendo game. And it has the exact cards, the exact same casino type and everything that PPP stole. Because PPP watched Angry Video Game Nerd and stuff.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I
it's
see a
called-
lot of people share AVG and shit, and I've never watched a single video unless someone shared it or like showed it on stream. I've never willingly gone out and watched a fucking Angry Video Game Nerd video.
One time he took a shit on a Sega Genesis. Well, no, a Sega Saturn. Or something.
What's that fucking guy that reviews food and random shit? Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, this shit is fucking retarded, dude.
Yeah, he says, "Oh, well, Kentucky Fried Chicken came up with a new design, and I am going to review for you." It's
Yeah, it's
just
just like fucking gay, dude.
and YouTube will like give them views. Like YouTube's algorithm will promote them and stuff.
Dude, that review bro looks like a Fabian socialist. Like he looks like what fucking H.P. Lovecraft or like H.G. Wells or yeah, H.G. Wells. Not Ray Bradbury, because Ray Bradbury wrote 4 Fahrenheit 451. So not Ray Bradbury, but yeah, the two British fuckers.
H.G. Wells and whoever else.
Yeah. H.G. Wells, and I forget who the other fucking guy said was.
But there was some British woman that like wrote about witchcraft. You know that movie Bread Knobs and Broomsticks? That
I've
actually
heard of
was
it.
the inspiration for Harry Potter. I think the writer of Harry Potter.
Yeah, probably so. Fucking what's her face? What's her fucking name that wrote the book? Rowling. She's in the occult and shit, bro. She's into the real fucking magic and shit.
Oh, really? I don't think that they actually did that in the Third Reich. That's something that was post-war because
I just
none
think
of
that she's in like some occult society, like the OTO or something, bro. You know, that practice sex magic. Sex magic is just like real magic and shit. But I don't believe in any of that shit anyway. You know, but like she's in some like weird fucking Wicca shit. But it probably came from that book you were talking about, the broomsticks. And like
yeah.
probably some fucking like Tudor shit, you know, like the War of the Roses and Harry Potter and all that shit.
The guy that wrote the Game of Thrones or the Hunger Games, he based the War of the Roses. He based his stuff on the War of the Roses. Because like there's different factions in the Hunger Games, and it's just kind of a lot like the War of the Roses, where there was different royal houses or royal factions, and they basically were just a bunch of fourth or fifth or third cousins, and they all claimed descent from this a long dead king or whatever, and they fought like a 20 or 30-year war in like a feudal factional thing, and the Game of Thrones is based on that.
Yeah.
There's probably a lot of talk.
Exactly, bro. Yeah, exactly. That whole Game of Thrones stuff is based off what War of the Roses and lots of other stuff, you know. Um uh some Shakespearean stuff too.
Shaggy claims that he has read every one of what's that guy that wrote the Cthulhu mythos? He says that he's read all of his stuff. I don't believe that. I think he's lying. He probably just listened to an audiobook. But yeah, people just steal from Tolkien and C.S. Lewis, Arthur C. Lewis.
H.P. Lovecraft was that guy that wrote the Cthulhu stuff, bro.
Shaggy claims that he's read every single one of it, and he's read all of Tolkien's books.
Shaggy don't read books, bro. Shaggy don't read books.
Go, come on, I gotta go.
I just know that King of Pole really loves dick outlines.
Shaggy ain't ever read a fucking book in his life, bro.
I was watching this stream about somebody, and they said that he was threatening death on Tomba Hat. Tomba Hat was like a guest on this show, and they were talking about King of Pole, and he was going around Twitter threatening to kill people and stuff.
Dude, Shaggy ain't ever read a book in his fucking life. He's never read fucking anything from Tolkien. I can guarantee you that. He's probably never even fucking read the own writings of Joseph fucking Faggot Smith.
You know that Joseph Smith molested a 14-year-old that was the daughter of one of his close associates.
Yeah, I know that. And then I also know that King James was a fucking faggot pedophile. You know, Freemason. So if I read his Bible, then but like, I don't know. Like, that's why I'm not a King James version only person, you know?
Well, I mean, the Freemasonic Bible is just the King James with a few extra stuff out of that.
Billy the Ghost told fucking King of Pole to get a King James version Bible, which, I mean, I would say, yeah, probably get a King James version Bible, but if you're not ready for a King James version Bible, buddy, you're done. Like, if you can't comprehend fourth grade literature, it's over for you, dude. You're done. Like, the King James Version Bible is like at a fourth grade reading level. Fourth grade by American Standard Version. So we have to downscale that even more. Because the fucking education system is so bad in America.
I've been trying to do I've been listening to audiobooks. I'm almost done with Leviticus. I've done the Catechism, and I'm trying to get through the Bible right now. But other than that, I mean, yes. Yeah, I've read the Bible. Yes, I have. I'm trying to find a church to get baptized in, but I got to find the right church.
Dude, like, you know, I think it's tough sometimes like, there's a church like literally down the road from me, and like I could go there, but I would have to compromise all my principles to go there. You know, what I believe in, how I am, and maybe that's something that's my own pride that I need to let go of, because you know, you're not going there for yourself, and you're not going there for people, you're going there for God. But you know,
Are they
like,
going to
I
tell
know,
you that slavery was evil?
well, these people believe you can't even play you can't dance. Like, they're not Baptist. but like they're damn near like you can't even play music. You just have to sing hymns, which I like hymns, but I like hymns. Like I mean, like you can't do any. I'm like, oh, dude, come on now, like. Even King David in the Old Testament was dancing and singing, coming into Jerusalem and stuff. So it's like, y'all don't really make no sense. You don't understand what you're even reading or trying to interpret. Y'all are too fucking stupid. And you're probably a 3014C church that gives half your tithes to fucking Israel. So I really don't give a fuck, but it's like it provides fellowship too, be around people that are like minded in a way, but not really. Kind of like this VC or just like servers in general, Not that they're churches, that's kind of blasphemous or sacrilegious to say. I mean, maybe you get what I mean.
Yeah, that sounds like the Shakers or Quakers or something. The Quakers don't believe in music or having any kind of like musical notation.
Yeah, it's just bullshit, dude. And yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I vape. I try not to smoke. I vape. I drink like maybe once every 2 weeks or something. And then I try to stay sober.
It's good, bro.
I read. The news is just really so dim. I just can't help but be black pilled.
But it's
What? No, I'm really not. I'm kind of black pilled on everything. What do you think about Donald Trump winning the primary? Well, he hasn't gotten the primary yet.
dude, I think he's gonna probably fucking win. Or primary or whatever. Like he'll probably go like if it's Biden and him, dude, they're gonna pull some fucking shit again. And I don't know. I don't know, man.
I'm glad that Hillary never won. That would have been a disaster.
Yeah, that would have been like fucking pretty crucially bad.
There's no telling what would have happened, dude, especially with COVID. Once COVID hit and she was president.
Well, bro, think about this. Her husband, Bill, was president during Waco, right? Whatever you think about Waco, whatever. It was their constitutional, religious right, whatever, within the bounds of the law, and freedom of speech. And they, like Bill Clinton and them and fucking that bitch and the Speaker of the House fucking murdered all those women and children. And that was her husband. If she would have won during and been president during COVID, holy fuck, dude. She would have fucking like genocided a whole fucking group of people.
I think they were called Grand Davidians. I'm not for sure. Bill Cooper and Alex Jones were talking about Waco.
Yeah, Waco, and like there are people that have said like the things that you see in the media talking about him and stuff are all false, but that's like, I don't know, man. I wasn't there. Sounds like a cult, you know. But I mean, they like stood their ground and they died for it. So I don't know.
Whatever happened to the survivors, if there was any?
I honestly can't tell you, Warhammer. I don't know right now. I'm not in the right mind, too, bro.
Yeah. Same here. They believed in like some Old Testament law about restoring David's kingdom, and there was going to be more than just one Messiah.
Yeah, which is like obviously false, right? You know, that's just like some cult shit. So, and what was his last name? David Koresh. Koresh. Sounds like some Jewish shit, bro.
Well, dude, the biggest neo-Nazi that was in 1998, like the biggest neo-Nazi was like 25% Jewish.
Dude, I think people that call themselves neo-Nazis are the most fucking retarded people on the earth. Because, like, Nazi was like a fucking racial slur, right? That you were like some backwater German, some redneck German that didn't know shit about anything. And then you're gonna call yourself a new backwood German retard. Like Nazi was coined by fucking communists.
Yeah, they were. Hitler.
So I'm gonna call
Hitler
myself
did
a
not call himself
Nazi. I'm
Nazi.
gonna call myself a neo-Nazi. What a fucking retarded faggot, dude. Not at all, bro. Not at all.
So I guess there's supposed to be a bunch of truckers that are going to go to the border, and some group calling themselves God's Army.
Dude, I guarantee you Patriot Front is gonna go because they're all fucking feds. I I bet you the fucking Patriot Front, fucking what was that other one? That was like with Mike Enoch and Striker National NJP. I bet you they'll be down there. You know, all them fucking glows.
Yeah, and just half a mile away, there's probably some gate that's opened and exposed on the border.
There's some fucking pack mule coming in with like, you know, 20 kids and like 150 pounds of fucking fentanyl.
And Greg Abbott doesn't care. He works for the world. He's on the World Economic Forum.
Yeah, he's a Freemason too.
Probably.
And dude, like, you know, like I don't want some paraplegic, not paraplegic. He can't walk. He's in a wheelchair. I don't want some fucking paralyzed fucking faggot representing my state. How about that?
That's based. Fuck that idiot.
Fuck that guy. You ain't even got to go to fucking the World Economic Forum. Motherfucker, you can't even stand up.
How in the world did he go to India, anyways, being in a wheelchair and a cripple?
Well, or, you know, they got all types of fucking amenities and shit now to help the fucking paralyzed and ill efficient to travel.
Yeah, that's just retarded.
It is. It is retarded. They just have to stay where they are.